was gonna lie to you, but I had to tell the truth. I'm just being honest.
I got a disturbing phone call, right? From my probation officer. And my federal, I'm still on federal probation. I got 5 more months of federal probation left. And she was like, I was sent this video of the kid that you have around you with firearms. And I'm like, damn, I know she talking about King. So I'm like, he got firearms. Like, what you mean? Like, you told me one no firearms in your house, but he on your story with he on his story with firearms. And I'm like, ma'am, I haven't seen this. I don't know what you talking about. She sent it to me. She sent it to my phone. But I let her know. And I'm here to let the whole world know. All y'all need to know this. King ain't been with me in 4 months. And I'm gonna tell you why. King showing guns, smoking, throwing gang signs, shooting dice. None of that been going on around me. None of that been going on around me. I need y'all to know ain't none of that shit been going on around me. King ran away from me with a stranger because I wouldn't give him no money no more. Because I wasn't taking him to dice games no more. I wasn't taking him to clubs no more. King wanted that. That's what King wanna do. If it's King, it's fucked up to say this, but King is loyal to money. King is loyal to opportunity. King not loyal to a person. All he care about is money. And I was trying to make him understand that, bro, life ain't all about money, bro. Every time you look around, you scamming people for money, and are you fucking your name up? Don't fuck your brand up. Don't fuck your name up like I did a lot of shit by mistake that I didn't know nothing about. Like for example, bad business that I done did, it come from me not knowing no better. I just want to let the world know King is no longer with me. So if you see King with guns, you see King shooting dice, you see King in the club, you see King doing grown people shit, he not with me. I admit, granted, I was with that once upon a time because I understand where King come from. I let him shoot dice. I let him curse. You know what I'm saying? I let him do that, and it got to a point where I was like, this ain't right. This ain't right, and we talked. And I told him, bro, we can't do that. You know what I'm saying? I want you to grow up to be a young man. I don't want you to grow up to be no young, ratchet young nigga. So I went to, I opened up for the Hot Boys day before yesterday, and I'm chilling. I bump into Jay Prince, not Jay Prince Jr., the old man. I bump into Jay Prince. So he like, man, what's up, man? What little shorty at? I said, man, I sent him back with his pop, man. Well, he actually ran away from me. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't want to accept discipline. He didn't want to, and let's get it understood. Like, yeah, it's been times where I had to discipline King because King was super disrespectful. King got to the point where he felt like he could disrespect the grown people in the house. So, yes, I had to discipline King.
And let me make this clear. Hey, Mob Ties, this to y'all. He told y'all they broke in a car in Nashville and took the jury. I'm sorry to tell y'all this. He melted that jury down. That's how he made the F&G handout chain. He melted that down. He still owed his jeweler money. Yes, he owed people money. He just ran off on a plug in Oklahoma for like 100 bowls. Yes, that's true. We can do my research. He tote guns around him. They don't supposed to have guns around him. Sugar, she be having guns. Yeah, I got on one time we was in, if you look on this video, I can't go to jail. If you go back, they got on high-speed chase, and I was in a car. They didn't think about saying, hey, bro, let King got the car, man. This a child, fool. I think that he trying to do this because you don't send your kids nothing, and you be beating on Sugar. You beat on Sugar, and you have Sugar over there crying whenever you go cheat on her, man. Let's keep it real. Hold on now. I gotta just think, like, let me just think in my mind for a second. Then you got mad. You took the chain when I went out with Bag and them. You told me stop going to the locker room with Bag and them. You was hating on Bag and them. Then when I tried to go in the locker room with Fat and them to see my little nigga Buckley, shout out to Buckley forever, my brother, we locked in. You was hating on Bag and them, like, hey man, stop going in there with them niggas. And I think y'all remember I went out with Bag at a Houston show. And he was like, why is you going out with Bag? Like, who you is? You prick? And you want to go be with them niggas? Like, that's what...
Bang.
That's why you keep kids outgrown folks' business. They gonna tell it. They gonna tell it all. Straight from the desk of Finesse2tymes and Young King, FNG King, replies, right? You heard it all. And Finesse looking back on things, feeling like maybe it was time to separate from King, him still being on federal probation, his probation officer calling him about the things that she was saying online from King. And I'm definitely not gonna say much about King or Finesse for that matter, but definitely not King, because King is a kid, right? And a kid is a product of their environment. But I do feel like you keep kids out of certain environments, away from certain things, because they are gonna talk and ultimately they are gonna be influenced by it. So, right, we gotta be the example that we want them to be first of all, right? So there's no criticism there for him. I hope he gets it together though. And he's a very popular kid. Hopefully he can do some kind of streaming, go get on Twitch. Why can't King be like Aiden Ross and Kai Cenat? Just use all that popularity, bro. You just as cool as those kids are, but you're not heading in the same direction. And those are my thoughts about that. That's my advice to Young King.
Perfect.
All right, so with what Finesse said, right? Looking back, it's like he's at a better place. He is a very, very talented artist. And I just want him to focus on that, right? His On the Radar freestyle is so dope that it's trending. It's been added to the streaming platforms, bro. So that's how good his music is doing. So just focus on that. And in 2024, it's just some lessons to learn, man. Everything that's personal to you does not have to go online, even if it's a good deed. Some of these good things that you mean to do, once you add them to the internet, they can be twisted and used against you, used to hurt your own image. Even if you mean good, right? It's just lessons to learn looking back. So, and him being on federal probation, you really gotta watch who and what you do and who you hang around, right? And who you do it with, right? Because people are getting RICO charges. I know we just recently saw Lil Baby's interview with him changing his label's name because he didn't want to face a RICO charge, right? So he got rid of his whole entire label. So, and Finesse is moving different now too, right? Because the hip hop cops have never left, y'all. We just forgot about them all of a sudden, but they never left. And as we can see with everybody being on trial for their association, right? You gotta think about these things going forward, right? 2025, right? It's time to wake up. Those are my thoughts. Let me know what you all think about Finesse2tymes and Young King not splitting ways and what was said in the video. And I keep y'all in tune with the news. Cheer.